V101.1 Sacramento's Old School. We're hanging out with the lovely Ilana. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, good. Get your tea, get to go here.
Yes, I need my tea.
And you know, we got to treat her like a superstar because she's doing a big show at the end of the month. And I want you to tell us about the show a little bit here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm going to be playing with the band Confunction. Danny Thomas in the Confunction Review. He was actually the original member. He was the keyboard player.
Yeah.
And I don't know, they did Love Train. They did a lot of really great songs, and you hear their songs and you can't help but dance. They have a very good like funk, soul kind of thing going on. So I'm really excited because they're actually going to be backing me.
That's good. That's a big honor right there.
That's a huge deal. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Absolutely.
How cool is that? I mean, how did that partnership come about?
Well, actually, my wonderful manager over here with Cool Music team, he got together with Danny Thomas. They had actually worked together a long time ago, and they got back in contact, and, you know, he said that we would be signing on with a new label, and we needed to do something really big to promote this show, and so we got him on board.
Nice, nice. That's okay. By the way, if you pan over there to the manager, shouts out to the manager right there. The behind the scenes folks never get to shine.
I know, and they do everything.
Phenomenal stuff.
Yes,
you got a great team behind you. I can tell already.
I do, absolutely.
So the show is going to be at the end of the month. Where and when and what time?
It's going to be September 29th. It's a Saturday night. Doors open at 7. We're going to be at the DoubleTree, which is actually right over here. So yeah,
right there. So tell me, how did you get your start in music? I'm sure it's a very I love hearing stories like this.
Yeah,
tell us about
absolutely.
This.
Okay, well, when I was about 7 years old is kind of when I started getting the hankering for it. You know, I really wanted to do music, and I couldn't exactly sing back then. I wasn't very good, but you know, the want was there, the passion was there, and so I just kept working on it. My parents did karaoke at, you know, various karaoke clubs, and they would take us, and I just started realizing that, you know, I was getting this really good response from the crowd. People were getting excited, and it just made me want to do it, so I just kept going and going. And then when I got into high school, I was in a visual performing arts school. I was in drama, choir, so yeah, so I got my start when I was pretty young, and I've just been working on it ever since.
Good, good. Now, you do it like the karaoke clubs and stuff around here in town? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. Nice. Just local places that would allow kids, which is pretty hard to find, but
I know. Some people gotta sneak them on in there.
Yes, exactly.
But it just explains the talent that you have. If they're willing to take a chance and just get you in there, knowing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they let me. I was just a kid going up on stage, and they let me in there, so I must have been okay.
Yes, yes. So, were you in any groups, or have you always been solo?
I've always been solo. There's been talks of groups with my friends here and there and stuff like that, but you know, I've always just kind of been on a solo path. Okay.
So, now, as far as your own music, like you have your own album, or?
Yes, absolutely. I write all my music. I think that's very important. So I released my album Shoulda Known in 2008, actually, when I was 18. So that was my first full album, and that's got 12 songs on it, and the title track is Shoulda Known. We have a video up for that, too, as well. So
yeah. Is it up on YouTube? Or?
Yes, it is, actually.
Yes, nice. So, talk about getting started in the business, because there's so many artists out there trying to find their way.
Oh, yeah.
And some of them kind of take the wrong road, or the quick and easy way.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many paths, and I've pretty much done it all. I'm about to be 22, but I have pretty much done it all. I've tried out for like every reality show you can think of, you know, all that kind of stuff, doing all those auditions, but you know, when it comes down to it, you really do need a solid management team. That's what's going to get you where you need to go. You can promote yourself as much as you want, but if you don't have somebody there doing the background work while you're writing your music, and you know, you need that, because that way you can focus on what's most important, which is your creativity and your craft. So I think a good management team is a great place to start.
Oh yeah, people forget the business part of show business.
Yes,
you know, you gotta have a team. Doing it all by yourself is
absolutely. I mean, there's so much in the music industry that honestly I don't even want to know. You know, so if you have somebody there who's taking care of that for you, it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, leave the team to handle all that stuff.
Yes, you do all the legal and
stick to being creative. You know,
right? Exactly, absolutely.
So, not giving up all the goods, as it were. Can you give us a glimpse of what the show with you and the Confunction Review is going to be like? What type of what type of vibe is it going to be?
Absolutely. I mean, it's going to be very high energy vibe. Like I said, they're a funk band.
Yes.
So they have a lot of energy, and I like to bring a lot of energy to my shows as well. I'm very passionate on stage. I will be doing some cover tracks as well, so you'll get a chance to hear me do some R&B, some old school. I mean, Motown is where it's at. That's the hugest influence I have. So I do a lot of Stevie, you know, Temptations, a lot of Motown stuff. Okay. But I do some pop stuff as well, and then of course my originals.
Oh yeah, gotta mix the old with the new with it.
Yes, absolutely.
Good stuff. So it's gonna be at the DoubleTree, the end of the month.
Yes.
Show starts at.
Doors open at 7, but show starts probably around 8.
Okay.
8:30.
Okay.
Yes.
And how can folks get tickets? Is it at the door, or is it another way?
There's several ways. We have a couple of phone numbers on here that you can call to get tickets, and as well as at the door. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you can actually go into the DoubleTree as well to get the tickets.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
good.
Okay.
You get them in advance there, and also at the door.
Yes.
Oh, and Dimple Records, too.
Yeah, that's
nice.
Right.
Okay.
At Dimple Records.
Everything's covered, right?
Yes.
See, that's what happens when you have the management team.
Exactly.
They handle the business, see? That's how you do it. So, man, how can people get a hold of you, want to know more about your music, things like that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. My Facebook would be a really great place to look me up. I have just all my personal info in there. I have info for the show and pictures, and so that would be great.
And what's the Facebook address?
Well, you can just type in my name, Ilana, Ilana Glickman, Glickman.
All right.
You'll find my Facebook.
And then the YouTube as well. Would be the same way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Ilana is here with us, the big show, end of the month at the DoubleTree on the 29th. Get your tickets and the Confunction Review on top of that.
Yes.
You're going to see a great show. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much for having me. I had a blast.
Cool.